Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. A cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Mooney will go in motion left. On 2nd down, Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. Back deep for the Rams, it's Xavier Smith. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the 3rd time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Getting them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency. That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass. And the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Rams, 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Los Angeles.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Has it in close. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Roll left side, taken in by Adams. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Working inside the red zone. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
At the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Stafford now off the play fake. And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5, and to finish it off for 6, that is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Penix working from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
And the Falcons, first down.
Penix here from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
2nd and 17.
Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. From the shotgun, Penix. That hit affected that throw. It sails out of bounds, incomplete.
Intended for
I hate to be Mr. Negative Guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Stafford from the gun. It's complete to Whittington. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 49.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's good.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And a Rams first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will add to their score.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Agnew on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. 30! He's at the 10! Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Naku, a touchdown! I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown, like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To the air with Penix. Did not like what he was seeing, Bruins. I think he's going to hold this one away. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 11.
Let's go now.
To the air on 3rd and long. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Receiver in motion, headed right. They're going play fake with Penix. Throw is caught. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Falcons, 1st down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go. 60 bucks.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Penix to throw again on second. Has it at the 7. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the Rams' 12-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds London on the slant. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Great London. A gain of 5 yards brings up.
Now Penix on third and goal. From the pocket, looking, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Oh, Penix lost it. Picked up by the Rams. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Rams keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive scoop and score touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it a 24-point ball game.
Falcons, nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Play fake, Penix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Here we go, set. Huh.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And he doesn't see a window he likes so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Let's go now.
Third down, it's Penix. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. What a play to beat the defense on fourth down. It's 23 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Robinson up the middle. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, here we go. Second down. Putting the tight end in motion. Robinson again here on second. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Here's Penix to throw. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying for it with Penix. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Rams headed out to the field now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set. Keep the tag, keep the tag. 280.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Ready. 280.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
250.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.